How y'all doing? I hope everything is well. Everything is good with me. Okay, y'all. We're gonna talk about the young lady Melissa Mooney that was last year. Remember she was found in the refrigerator in LA. This is crazy. Everybody head was like, what happened to her? She was a model. She was a model. Let me read this to y'all. They said MALEESA Mooney, she was 31 years old. She was a model, and plus she was a real estate agent. hmm They said her body was found stuffed in a refrigerator. So y'all did not know this. The guy that had killed her, he was staying with her. He was staying with her. Let me finish reading this to y'all. Her body was found in LA's apartment last year. She allowed the suspect in the slaying to stay in her home only to be repaid by torture and murder. Mooney was found September the 12th in her apartment at the 200 block of South Figueroa Street after a family requested a welfare check on her. Authorities said Mooney's body was found inside the refrigerator. Her wrists and her ankles was bound. Her mouth was gagged, according to the autopsy from the LA County medical examiner. She died by homicide violence, horrific violence. This is crazy. Inflicted by another. The examiner ruled her family confirmed that Mooney was 2 months pregnant at the time of her death. She is believed to have been killed on September 7th, 5 days before her body was found, according to the police. Suspect Daniel Humphrey. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all his full. Daniel Humphrey, 41, of Hopkins, Minnesota. He from all the way from Minnesota, and he was staying with her in LA. I don't know if they were seeing each other or he was just, a friend that she let stay with her or what. He was arrested on November the 3rd, 2023. Minnesota and was, this is the way they wrote it, expedited to LA, according to the statement from the Los Angeles County attorneys. Humphrey was on federal probation. This fool was on probation at the time he was arrested at his home, unrelated federal warrant. LA District Attorney George said that in a statement that Humphrey had been staying with Mooney before her brutal killing, but didn't specify their relationship or how long Humphrey had lived with her. This is different. They said Mooney opened her home to this individual with trust, but he repaid her by torturing her and murdering her. This is sad, y'all. This is really sad. I didn't know that. None of us really knew that. They said that Humphrey was charged with 1 count of murder and 1 count of torture. He pleaded not guilty. So it's going to be a trial, y'all. Really. They said guilty of both charges Thursday and is being held without bail, according to the district attorney. If convicted, Humphrey could face a maximum sentence in life without parole. Humphrey's hearing is scheduled for March the 7th, next week, y'all. Next week. We are very pleased that the arrest was made. Wow. They said her aunt has spoke, but anyway, I'm gonna let y'all see the video because I didn't notice here. I didn't know that I guess her family didn't know either, because when one of the other YouTubers 54 Keys, she had did a story on her. Like she have a nice panel. Like her panel, all that. Like for real, I love her content. I love her content, and I want her to pick this up. Come on, Keys, look at this. But yeah, I'm gonna shout her out. She another YouTuber. Like, you know, I'm new. She an OG. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying my homage to her. You know what I'm saying? Because I love 54 Keys. She like she said, she be around. She got a round table, and she has others that work with her that get down to the nitty gritty, y'all. I like her. I'm bringing her up. 54 Keys, y'all. Go over to her channel. Like she was on this story. They was on it. Like she said, she be on your ass. Like I love that. I love her saying, y'all. But anyway, you know, I'm glad that they found her killer, but we didn't know that this guy was living in her apartment. You know what I'm saying? He was living in her apartment. This is Humphrey. This is crazy. Humphrey was living. She opened her doors to, like I said, I don't know, and they don't know if he had a relationship with her, but her family said, and the coroner said, she was 2 months pregnant. But I'm gonna let y'all see the video so y'all can see what this dude Humphrey looks like or whatever. Y'all, crazy.
Los Angeles prosecutors detailing the gruesome murder of a local model in an apartment in the fall. Now, a man from Hopkins, Minnesota is behind bars charged with killing her. But the whole situation begs the question, how did police connect the Minnesota man to a killing nearly 2,000 miles away?
Here's Danny Spiewak with what we know about the case right now.
She was an amazing, beautiful princess.
Last September, police found real estate agent and model MALEESA Mooney dead in her downtown Los Angeles high-rise.
And we miss her very much.
According to an autopsy, the 31-year-old's body was wedged inside the refrigerator with injuries that suggested a violent physical altercation.
And it's sad to hear. Well, it makes me feel uneasy.
I felt so sorry for her family.
Mr. Humphrey, you have the right to have a speedy preliminary hearing within 10 court days.
Finally, this week, prosecutors in Los Angeles announced charges against 41-year-old Magnus Humphrey of Hopkins, Minnesota. It's not clear what his connection is to Mooney or to Los Angeles, but Humphrey faces 1 count of murder and another count of torture.
We are very pleased that an arrest was made.
According to a Hopkins police report, officers first stopped Humphrey for a traffic violation in November, leading to his arrest on a federal narcotics warrant. Authorities then extradited Humphrey to Los Angeles to face charges in Mooney's murder. He pleaded not guilty this week. Minnesota court records show Humphrey has spent at least 3 stints in prison dating back to 2007. On various assault and weapons charges.
We're full of so many different emotions, but we are very grateful and thankful that he was caught.
Los Angeles County District Attorney George Gascon says the heinous disregard for Miss Mooney's life will not go unpunished.
Justice looks like everyone involved is persecuted, and we're bringing light to my sister so she's able to finally rest.
Y'all see that? That's the guy, Humphrey, that hurt MALEESA. That MALEESA Mooney. That's crazy because we didn't really know like what happened. At first we didn't even know like she was in the refrigerator. Cause like I said, I'll be watching 54 Keys. That's what I first, I heard, seen the, they did the whole thing. She did the whole thing. So everybody was coming up with all kinds of things, you know what I'm saying? Because when her sister had spoke, her sister said they had to put her body back together. So we like put her body back together. But it did make sense because her sister said when she got there that the refrigerator was missing. The refrigerator was missing. Like, what the hell? So that showed you right there. That's why she had so many, everything in her body was broken because he tried to stuff her in the refrigerator. I don't know. Like, she let this dude, like, in her home. Like I said, they not even saying, like, if he had a relationship with her or he was just a friend and she let him stay with her and he did this heinous crime to her, y'all. Like, this is really a shame. And my heart goes out to the family, you know. And this is very surprising. Very, very surprising. All right, y'all. I just wanted to come and let y'all know that this guy Humphrey, he the one that murdered MALEESA MOONEY. He the one that did this to her. And my heart goes out to the family. I'm so sorry that this happened to y'all. But the trial is going to be March 7th. So we're going to, you know, be up on this here. All right, y'all. Peace. I'm going to go. Hit that like button and subscribe. All right.